Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at Samplr, and I have it running as an inter-app audio inside AUM, and we're going to be just playing around with some cool stuff. Some of this, it requires multi-touch gestures, so sometimes you'll see things appear on the screen that I can't control because I have to use my hands, like for instance.
I think you all remember
Things like that. So if you do see that, it's just that I'm touching this screen with my fingers as well as the mouse. Okay, so that being said, we are going to be using samples today from the brand new Les Productions Zvon Memory Collection 13, which contains samples from 6 horror movies ranging from 1959 to 1962. Awesome stuff, including The Haunting of Hill House, or A House on Haunted Hill. You know, the brilliant, one of my favorite movies with Vincent Price. And this running here is one of those samples. So I'm going to start it off and you can have a listen. But then we're going to add some other stuff. I've got some from other movies as well. So here we go.
I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece.
Reverse.
If any $50,000 will be divided amongst
The arpeggiator.
one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call. You know him. Then you're the only one of us who does.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call. You know him. Then you're the only one of us who does.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call. You know him. Then you're the only one of us who does.
I don't know him. All the details.
So global stop, right? If you tap on this and then you can tap stop and start on this. I can't do it because I don't have 2 mouse pointers, but there you go. And then to start any individual sample off, you just hold this and then tap on it like that and it will play. Now, it depends on what setting you have in up here. So if I go on to just basic normal loop mode here, which is just going to play through, and I tap that, make sure the
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either.
So make sure the global start is engaged here, and then you can stop and start any of these just by a tap on the play button whilst you're holding this down. So and then you can stop the sample here while it's in loop mode. You can go into keyboard mode, and I'm just going to clear this hold out. You can, this isn't the best sample to show you for that, so I'll show you on this one. If we go into keyboard mode, I'm going to clear this as well. So now, anytime you want, if you press the infinity button while you're holding keys down, it will hold it there for you on the screen. To clear it, just press the X here. Now you can do that up to 3 times. So for example, and then clear each one. Or you can hold multiple notes 3 times. So and then you can also hit record. So if we tap record, you'll get a little countdown. The further up the screen you are, the keyboard, the louder it is. it'll record for ages, just stop at any time you want. And then it'll just play through what you've recorded. Again, you can do that 3 times. And tap this little X to clear. Okay, so that's basically that. And then there's the... This is arpeggio mode. The same thing applies. These are your global effects. This is tape mode, it's awesome. So I'm going to clear the hold. So just playing forward, backwards. Same principle again, you can record this motion if you want to. Like that. Clear it, or you can hold it. And if you hold it, you can still make adjustments to it. Little X to clear. This is attack, and this is kind of release, as you can see. So it's got basically, this is the volume for the currently selected sample, of course. And these are different playheads. So this is your slicer one. You can set slice points by tapping this. This is your looper, so pressing on one place won't do anything. You need to put 2 fingers on and it'll loop between those 2 points. Again, hold, ping pong. You can repitch like by loads. This is your bow, so I'll clear that. So. Excellent stuff. So to import a sample, you have 6 sample slots. You tap on the slot, and then you tap on the little file icon, and you can import from Dropbox or audio share. If we go to audio share, it has some samples built in as well, by the way. So we'll go to audio share, and I will look at, this is what's in memory collection 13. So we might have a look at, say, some speech mail. And this one, where it says DB, this is from the Devil Bat.
You see, Doc, I figured out something.
Or
hello?
TZ is, or TTZ, sorry, is Teenage Zombies.
Tell me, Doctor, what's the chance of finishing the research within 6 weeks?
So if you like that one, you just go import into app, and it'll drop it into this slot here. And if you just want to play it, select this and then press play.
Research within 6 weeks.
You mean the research or the actual completion of a
But the
perfect
best
capsule?
fun, obviously, is when you start to manipulate it. So if we go into our arpeggiator, select 16, put 3 fingers on there, or 4. Just hold. Now, the cool thing is now, right, that once you've done this, you can change playheads. on the fly without holding.
Capsule.
I mean the completion of 5,000 cameras.
Now this is the arpeggio type, so like straightforward, up and down, on random. Random's cool. Leave it on random, and we can. And now, of course, we can start to bring in our other samples. So let's just play this one because it's cool.
Man either. Just a phone call. You know it.
Reverse this one. And when you clear something, you're only clearing it for the current sample you're on. Such fun sampler. I mean, you can of course make more melodic type stuff, but for experimentation and things like that, Sample is just absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And it's been out so long now as well, and it still works fine, you know. So as inter-app audio, of course, but the only reason, honestly, I'm using AUM is because I've got my mic in there, and I thought, well, I'll see if Sampler opens up in there as well, and obviously it does. I think you'll agree the sample pack itself is absolutely brilliant. The Memory Collection 13, now there will be a link in the description if you want to go and check it out. It's actually on sale at the moment, and I don't just quickly tell you kind of what you get, but it's it's huge. The amount of stuff in here is, let me just have a look at it. So here we go. Right, so there's over 1,200 samples, and they're all carefully restored. Daniel does a really brilliant job at this. It's 1.14 gig, all public domain horror movies, and one serial which ran from 1934 to 62. So it's awesome, man. I particularly love it because it's got Hill House in there, House on Haunted Hill, which is absolutely super duper. So yeah, if you want to check it out, it's on sale. You get all that for $10 actually. $10. I think it's the proper price is $20, but this is a summer sale Daniel's having on all his stuff. So at the moment it's $10, and yeah, it's awesome. So if you like these retro samples kind of thing, it's brilliant. Just gonna press the global. Oh, it is link enabled as well. Attack. I forgot to mention the actual scratcher pad. Stop that, cancel that record. And you can record for ages. You have 3 options to record. Go to the
hydrogen bombs?
Yes.
Tell me, Doctor, what's the chance of finishing the research within 6 weeks?
You mean the research or the actual completion of a perfect capsule?
I mean the completion of 5,000 capsules, ready to drop.
I received orders from the east that we must move in another direction unless your capsules are ready in time.
If any of you don't,
Hydrogen bombs?
Yes.
Tell me, Doctor, what's the chance of finishing the research within 6 weeks?
not good, I'd say, Doctor. Not good. Anyway, brilliant, top job. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a Patreon, help support me and Joe here at Sound Test Room. It would be much appreciated. If you can't do that, super thanks is always there to help us as well, if you wish to. Anyway, awesome stuff. Samplr featuring the Memory Collection 13 vintage horror movies from Les Productions Zvon. My friend Daniel, who is, anyone who watches my channel knows I use his samples all the time. They're all in the public domain, so you're free to use them. They're owned publicly. They're all very old. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.